my gosh, I have to put on a coat? I'm not about this. Mom, why are you heating up your tea before, like, you can have your tea? I can have a few sips of it. While you're raking? Why would you do that? Oh, this isn't gonna work. Wait, there, now it won't work another way. You could always not wear a coat. No, it's cold. I don't want to wear a scarf either. Kids, please just put on your coat and your scarf. No arguments. Clifford, get out of the candy. We only have 3 more in there. What does that mean? I don't know, I want them. No, wait until after dinner. Alright, it is ready. Alright, that is the tea. And what is the news? What tea are you spilling? No one says that anymore. I'm just gonna point that out. No one says that anymore. There's so many cute terms that no one says anymore. Though I did see online today, ow, I burned myself on your tea. It's because I'm really talented. I did see online today that someone called Data a snack. And I was, like, you know what? He is a snack. Concurred. That is a weird term as well. But I think that's a little bit more current than the spilling the tea thing. Is, calling good music a bop and calling, people that are cute a snack. He's a snack. Or a cinnamon roll. Lecture is done. Do you want me to get the tablet? I had a dream I dropped my tablet in the bathtub last night. You didn't, did you? I dreamed a dream. I dropped my tablet in the tub. Wow, that was weird. No, it didn't actually happen. It was a fantasy. No, it was a horror, is what it was. I want fall music. Christmas music and then fall music, okay. That's what November is. It's a nice mixture of both. I'm cold already and I haven't even been outside yet. I was so hungry when I woke up. I was like, had the lemon yogurt and I was like starving and I don't know why. I usually can like have tea and then wait till lunchtime and I couldn't. I was like, I'm starving. Mom, were you gonna use your good shoes out in the yard? I forgot. You wanna use your boots? I don't know. These boots are slippery and these boots don't keep my feet dry. Great. Well, let's just bring them down and change them in the hallway. Tuesday morning jazz. It's Wednesday. Like, get with it. How about autumn jazz? Actually, the meme didn't say Data is a snack. What it said was, I've come to the conclusion that I am a snack. Or that I am indeed a snack. That is so weird. There are fake leaves on the stairs and there are dried leaves on the stairs. Wow, there's a lot of dried leaves. Yikes. I know, it's not Sunday yet. October jazz? They're all kinds of wrong. We need autumn jazz. There's Autumn Jazz Cafe. Doo-doo-doo. I once had a love. And it didn't work out. And it went a little something like this. Alright, put your foot in. But what about your shoes? I already have my boots on. I can't get my foot in the thing. Okay, got it. Could you put down the recorder just to, like, tie your shoes? No. Do you care to appeal my decision? Kind of. Please put down the recorder to tie your shoes. I can do it. This isn't a talent that you need to, like... This isn't a talent I need to have? I think it is. Mommy! Mom! Oh, yeah, Puddles. Puddles? Why do all you kids call me and then you don't want anything? We want lots of stuff. That doesn't seem like it. Puddles, what is it, dear? I was wondering if we could, play later. I had to get stuff for my wagon. For your wagon? Kitch, your finger's getting all caught up in your shoe. Move the recorder. What wagon, honey? My wagon for my, project. That I was gonna put the food in. We don't have a wagon. What? Kitch, please, your fingers are all tied up in your string. You know how to, like, tie a shoelace by now. Do, but not with the recorder in my hand. I'm trying it. It's all new. Let's put your shoes by the back door so we have them right away. So we don't track mud through the house. Oh, that'll happen anyway. Well, we don't have a wagon, but I can think of something. A sled, maybe. Maybe we can put it on a sled. I don't know. A honey jar and a sled? We'll figure it out. But we have to make cookies for that. We're out of cookies. Oh. Do we have soup? I don't know, honey. That project will have to be when I make cookies later. Or tomorrow. Okay. Can we collect pine branches? We'll see, honey. I'm gonna rake right now. Did you want to come out with us? Kitch, will you get the music away from me, please? What, is it getting louder and on your nerves? Sure. I mean, do you want to? I don't know what I'm saying. You don't even remember where you put your tea. It's somewhere. I just know I'm gonna need a garden glove. I can heat this up again later, right? Well, that's me. Alright, out we go. And the music is staying on the porch. You aren't carrying it around by my left eardrum. I refuse. I can't open the door. When it was windy, we couldn't get the door shut. It kept blowing open. Now we can't open it at all. Why is the door open? is not your concern. It'll be cold in here if you leave the door open. Alright, there's the tea. There's the music. I will leave the door open, it's nice out. You're defiant. Alright, we need a broom for the porch first. Where's the broom? Where is ever the broom? It's here. Alright, do you want to sweep the porch, Kitch, and then I can do the yard? The yard is like a big space. But I can accommodate you. Alright, let me think about this. I'm trying to do this and not get splinters. These are pretty big leaves, though. Actually, what do we do to get the giant leaves off the bricks? Let me think about this. Well, I guess just the rake. Or do I use the broom? Has it been a while? You have to get aggressive with those leaves on the welcome mat, honey, because they won't come up. I'm going to have to move the table and chairs, and I want to do that. Oh, look, a ginkgo leaf. That's new. I guess I have to do the porch, but Mom, the leaves are just tearing. As I'm sweeping, they're tearing and getting worse on the carpet. Alright, we may have to, like, shake the carpet out or something when we're done. I just want to get in the yard here before it gets wet again, because it's always raining. One last twirly gig, and our sparkle paper from yesterday. Well, we weren't throwing that out, were we? No, that's the old sparkle paper. This is red on it. Alright. There are eggshells in my compost. Congratulations. I asked no one to throw out any raw materials in the compost, so I got hay. And when are you gonna get hay? Hay's for horses anyway. I say. No, I meant, straw. Oh my. This thing is like, the orpine is a disaster. The tomato plant is like totally dead. There's a tomato on it. We can't keep this tomato plant growing out of our French drain. They look so healthy though. They're never gonna like ripen up this way though. I don't know, they're starting to change colors. I can't even see the brickway. I like how the music gets louder every time you come back for tea. The tea and the music are in the same locale. Okay, let's swap these gigantic branches out of here that fell during the storm. Did we get Clifford for the boy strength again? I don't know where to put these. I really have no idea. You know what? Let's stack them by the lawn chairs for now and see what Husky wants to do with them. Walking over the gravel. Come on, this is like a disaster area. And we won't be able to use the gate. Also, the grill is still out here. Jeez. Maybe I should add that to the list. This is a disaster. You have to break up the branches, right? Yeah, but I'm not going to do that myself. These are all branches that will get caught in the weed whack or whatever. Here's another. Do you see any more? These are small. Yeah, but they're from our big tree. See the lichen growing on them? I don't lichen that. This is the big guy. Oh, I can't even carry it. It's so huge. Oh, there are a lot of branches down. This is not what I wanted to do. You can make a walking stick out of this. It's a big walking stick, actually. Shouldn't you just pile these in another part of the yard? I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. It's the best time to start doing stuff. You don't know what you're doing. Alright, here's another. They're huge. That one isn't too bad. Here's another. Alright, you get these three. These are just little bits. Those can go in a bag. Maybe leave the little tiny bits behind. I don't know what you think is a tiny bit. These are huge branches, Mamo. Oh, I almost got them all. This can't be like carrying your library books. Like, we have to actually take several trips. What is this? Talkie's bag. Back to me, lady, on the commercial? Getting back to me is picking up chip bags from my yard. Alright, we could build a fort with all those twigs. We could. Alright, which direction are we going to rake everything to? That's the main question. And we should cut flowers for the house. Yeah, but we didn't decorate yet. Not Halloween. One time you're going to set your tea down, that's going to go through all those slats. Just going to say that. You just say a lot of things. Dangerous. Alright, well, let's rake this way. You just picked that because that's what you already did. You already chose. Should I pull these dragonfly things out of the ground? They look so neat in winter. I don't think they have solar energy in the winter, though. They should. I mean, the sun still exists. In the wintertime, in the grand old wintertime. Da-da-da. That turned into the Carol Burnett theme song. Randomly. Very randomly. What was I going to say? Other than days like this remind me of Jurassic Park, there's a lot of weird stuff around here. This might be covering our drain. Can I jump in the leaves when you're done? Bathe in the leaves when I'm done. There's a million of them. I feel terrible. This is like totally ruining our flowers. I have to get working on my next month's kitch. It is next month, this month's kitch, because I always go through old tapes. In November, for Thanksgiving, to show that I'm thankful for all the shows I've done or whatever. You have to get that prayer more fixed in your mind. Well, I guess oh, what a pretty full leaf. It's red and yellow. I guess I'm thankful. Ew, that there wasn't like a dead body under that pile of leaves. That's what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that I can do my show for whatever reason. Well, the whatever reason would be because I'm thankful for the guests that come on. I'm thankful that, like, I can do the show, like, have a computer still, because it's always trying to break down. Mom, to even get down to, like, the normal size leaves, it's gonna be a year. I know, I'm not even going in anything. I'm just raking, like, the yard part. Possible to get hot just doing this? It is not only possible, it is probable. Because some of the leaf stuff, like on the path, needs a broom, I think, more than a rake. Therapy for the yard, Reiki. Everything I say is a t-shirt. Not a good t-shirt, but it is a t-shirt. We have to get this pile over there, right? Yeah. Then I can jump in the leaves. You're not jumping in these dirty, disgusting, gross leaves. Cut to me jumping in the leaves? No, that's what you said last time about the cookies. Puddles never came out here, and neither did Clifford. No one likes us. When there's work to be done, they run. They run fast and they run far. How are we going to get this pile over to that pile? With the rake, see? Wow. Ingenious. You know, I can't stop thinking about the Matrix, and it's weird because I didn't even like it. I didn't like it a whole lot. And yet all the themes in it, and Keanu were using everybody in it, like, I can't stop thinking about it. I think I dreamt about it, and I didn't even like it. Maybe that's how it gets you. It's brainwashing. Could be. Or maybe they knew that they didn't have, like, a solid character, so they're just like, can we get Keanu Reeves so that it's memorable, even though there's, like, no story, character plot? He's, like, the chosen one. Are we seriously going to talk about the Matrix plot? Pitfalls while I'm raking leaves? Mom, it's kitsch. Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew you looked familiar. I'm just raking up all this gravel. Maybe I am doing, like, Japanese sand art. You have a rock garden starting? Alright, well, go ahead. Oh, you need more tea for this, I'm sure. So, in the Matrix, Keanu's character's like... Keanu's character's like, he's the chosen one. And plot, like, that's it. And they fool around with the plot, like, they go, I think you're the one! And he's just a regular dude, but you don't see much of that either, because he's not a regular dude. He's a computer nerd, and they don't even show much of that either. Like, there's a shot of him at his computer, and then that's his character, like, backstory, like, it's horrible. And then he goes to the wise woman, she says, you're the chosen one, and then he's like, I don't know about that. And then he doesn't talk like that, by the way. Oh no, I told you we're pulling up flowers. Tripping on my own feet, too, which doesn't help. And then, after he goes, I don't know about that, then the guy says, yeah, no, you're the chosen one. And then he goes, you know what? I'm not the chosen one. Oh my god. And then everyone's like, oh my god. We chose wrong. He's the wrong Alice. Just like in Alice in Wonderland where they're like, that's the wrong Alice. Like, he lost his muchness. Keanu lost his muchness, and then they find out, oh my god, he was the right Alice all along. He is the chosen one. And it's just him, pretty much. Basically, it's a case of mistaken identity, and that's it. You're killing these flowers. And I don't mean like you're killing it like in a good way. Alright, here we go. Looks good-o. Don't jump in the leaves. Jump. I'm pretty plotless myself. Just the way I like it. It's a sunny day and I just jumped in the leaves. Here's to plotless characters and people.